Welcome back to the channel. Today's daily challenge is an easy one. Energy to burn. Earn a burnout skill in the Dunas Blancas. So, let's get into that. Let me click over here. I am in my Ferrari 599 Formula Drift car. And I figured this would be a good car to earn a burnout skill in. So first we have to drive to the Dunas Blancas region. I'll show you on the map. It's where we've been this whole week, but right in here, somewhere in here, you have to earn a burnout skill. So once this is done, I am going to do a seasonal championship so we can complete the entire festival playlist. So we can get all 63 points. And I've marked a point in the Dunas Blancas that I want to get to. I'm doing this instead of fast traveling because I never really use this car or a lot of the Formula Drift ones unless I'm drifting. So I just thought I'd get it out, take it for a cruise. You know what would be another neat thing, quote unquote neat, for future iterations of Forza Horizon games, or even this one. If you hit a speed trap in a certain car or a certain performance level, and you could have separate personal bests with those different levels, or that car, or whatever, that type of car, that brand, you know? Just the all-out personal best is, I don't know. Once you hit it, it gets kind of stale, you know. And you can only do it with that car, or maybe one or two other cars that would compete. That's really changed since the last Forza Horizon because now you have seasonal PR stunts with different levels like that, different performance index categories. All right, so here's where I wanted to do it. Once I get up here. Now you don't have to do this. You can just do it anywhere in this region. But I'm going to rev it up. And then let off on the A button. And there we go. Easy. But this one, we have to use the Rimac. I thought I already started this. Pretty sure I did. Hold on. Huh. Did not keep it. Probably because I had an update. So, with the Series 11 Rami's Racing update coming out, if you go to play Forza and you haven't since maybe yesterday or before, you're going to have some updates. So be prepared for that. You're not going to be able to just jump in and play. Okay, so I was talking about the Rimac. I'm going to grab this S2998 monstrosity with a 4-speed drift transmission. The only bad thing about this race is I'm going to have to race other people with S2, not real people, but other cars that are S2998. So these races are so fast, usually. Well, these are all EVs, okay. So at least I don't have to compete against the Ferraris and the Lambos. So we start off with a 4-wheel burnout. Now this car has immense power. Literally immense. But traction and handling is its downfall. So this is a seasonal championship, so remember we do need to just perform well but not necessarily win all of the races. So we see that Lotus Avia up front there. There is a Rimac in front of us. I should have got the old wing that he has. That'd make a lot more sense. So we're doing 3 laps here at this super tight course with this insanely fast car. So let me see if I can. There's not really any straightaways to launch it on. So I kind of have to be on the edge of performance. can't wait till we get to do that sprint race. So what's this? Oh, this is the EP9. This is what I thought about using. That thing is really good. If you have one of those, use it. It's great for handling. But I just like this car because it's nuts. It goes 300 the way it's upgraded. It'll spin all 4 tires like this. Crazy. Okay, so we're already done our second lap. That's the biggest straightaway there is right there. Then we have to duck back into these series of switchbacks. They're right there, so I'm not running away with it. Which I didn't think I would be. You kind of just have to throw this thing around. Now you could build your Rimac using the stock. I mean, I guess you could jump up that one. There's a bigger motor that you can jump to. But if you build it for handling, you definitely wouldn't use the transmission I have. I don't know. Traction is just this thing's issue. Too much power. Too much torque. Okay, so now, where is the next one? So, alright, it's up there. I'm going to mark this and I'll travel there. Let's see how fast I can get up to, what top speed I can hit. So there's 200. And there's 2. I think I saw like 230, 40. Somewhere in there. Oops, I have to turn. Whoops. We don't need roads. Ooh. Yeah, that was bad. Let me see if I can change that. Change direction a little bit. Okay, so we got a race here. Okay. I'm sure I'll win again. I had a feeling I should use that EP9, but I was like, nah, okay. Or whatever it is. I think it's a Neo. I think that's the name. Let me look at the starting grid. Yeah, Neo EP9. Okay, let's watch this launch. Calm down, sir. Okay. Should I just smash into everybody? Let's do it. I still can't even control it. Definitely not the way to race. Okay. So fast through here, brake. I think I like this track better than the one we just raced, or the course, because it wasn't a track. This is a track. I really don't race here much. Even when I was down in Mexico. It always starts me in Hot Wheels now, but even when I was down here, you didn't race much here. I think it's underutilized. I like it. So, of course, we have another Rimac in front of us. Really putting the hammer down. See, I just can't exit a turn under full throttle. Once you ask too much of those tires, they say, nuh-uh. That was my bad. My bad. I will pass this guy. Oh, he's got some upgrades. He's got the power. Let's watch this straightaway here. 200. Okay, so this one's in the bag. We'll have one more after this, and it is a sprint race. Yeah, this thing's too much. It's crazy. I don't recommend. It's really fun in Hot Wheels and or like crazy stuff like speed traps, danger signs, you know, the big stuff. Alright, so we've won 175. Nice pull. One more to go. It's nice to have everything sewed up moving into the final race, which you know you're going to do well on. Oh, never mind. I have to race up the mountain. I should have known. Also, I saw something, I can't even believe it's true, but we'll have to check it after this. Apparently there's a $143 million car in the update. That just sounds wasteful. I'm sure it's not worth that. Why? Just a waste of money. Alright, so the funny thing about this, even though it is a point-to-point sprint race that we don't have to do laps on, it is just turn after turn after turn, which, as you can see, this thing has trouble with. But like I said, we are sewed up as far as the championship goes, especially being all the way up to 4th already. We will be alright. I think the drift transmission really hurts me here because down low it's not as soft, let's say. It's too aggressive. Now you could fix that with a manual, but I'm already in the race. I could go to manual and I could be switching, maybe leave it in like say 3rd. The only reason I have the transmission, the drift transmission, is so I can have a super high top speed. That's what would make those extreme E's a lot better if they had 1 or 2 more gears. You know what I'm saying? Have you guys felt that? We're halfway through. Can't really touch these guys up front. These guys are pretty good. There's a Rimac up there. Probably the same one I was racing last race. Nice little move on the corner there to duck in past that guy. I'm really trying to just feather the throttle, not have it lose traction. If I can just get on the inside, see wow. He can hook up like crazy. but his little computer brain doesn't like not breaking. See, when you're playing, you take more chances. We are almost done. Probably the last corner, if I can remember. Down in the dirt. Last big corner, at least. Little one here. These are nothing. Almost 200. Going across the line. 240. That's pretty quick going up that mountain. Not the fastest. But hey, we won 3 of 3. We did what we wanted to do. And we got the daily challenge done. And now a seasonal championship done. And with that, the entire festival playlist. So tomorrow, to speak on that a little bit. Tomorrow is the new festival playlist day. Okay, jumping into this here. As you can see, everything has turned gold. And for the first time ever in Forza Horizon 5, I have completed a series in a festival playlist series. So the first one, no. And then I got really close, and then no. And then really close, really close, really close. And it wasn't for lack of me trying, especially the last series with Hot Wheels. There was some stuff on their end that didn't let me do it. But even with, we only have to get 252 of 224 points, but I still got them all. Every single one. So that's awesome. So I'm happy about that. Like I said, Ramey's Racing History starting tomorrow. So we're going to have a lot of videos coming out. 6, 7, maybe more. Dealing with the different... we're going to have, of course, the trial and things like that. Later today, they usually release on the Forza Horizon Twitter account, which if you follow me, I'll retweet it. But they release the next festival playlist season, so you can see it. So we'll know ahead of time, at least a little bit. But you can kind of guess there's going to be a weekly challenge. There's going to be daily challenges. There's going to be Forzathon Shop. There's something about there's going to be sales coming up maybe on Wednesdays. I was seeing. I don't know. And then, of course, the trial. And then maybe some of this other stuff will be similar. It's not going to change too much. But let me go check the auto show. I want to see if this expensive car is there. Because the updates come before the festival playlist. So let's sort by value. And 5 million plus. Let's just look. There it is. $143 million. And it's only an A. I can't get over that, guys. That's nuts. Just nuts. Oh my goodness. Crazy. I don't know. I mean, I play a good bit. I play mostly on here when you guys see me. Excuse me, but I don't think I'm ever going to buy that car. You know? Okay, so one of the new things they launched with this update is the Made in Mexico story. So this is a new thing for everybody. And it's about Rami and... I don't want to play it yet because I wanted to do it, in a separate thing. Because also I think maybe I want to look at the... at least tomorrow's festival playlist, but you might have to do certain things in here. So I'm all about efficiency. So I just want to see if there's anything tied to it before I start playing it. You know what I mean? But let's go there and at least see if we can see what the different ones are. And it has something to do with cars that are made in Mexico. And I saw the Vool. And once we get into it and we see the story, we should be able to see the rest of the cars. And also, it's online too. So I know that's one of the things they changed, the car. There are some gameplay things, physics things. There's 2 new speed zones as well. Let's check those out. Let's go look for speed zones. And let's just see if there's any new ones yet. I don't see any. Okay, so maybe they will come into play tomorrow when they launch the new festival playlist. So those are the things I remember from reading it. I'm sure you can find it online. You can find it on my Twitter, like I said, or at Forza Horizon on Twitter. And I don't know. I look forward to it. The last couple festival playlists and series updates that we've had. Let me get to it. Which I didn't think they started like this one here was the first one. The first couple weeks we didn't have anything, and then they did that. So then this one, you had like Christmas trees. This one was those lanterns. And I remember for the festival playlist, some of them you had to hit the lanterns. They were out in the Dunas Blancas where we've been this week. The Horizon World Cup, I can't really remember. I think it was like a voting thing, and you did whatever cars you raced, like you represented that country, and that would help them out. Horizon Rush was just a lot of I don't know, like danger sign type stuff, off-road, things like that. Horizon Customs, I can't really remember. Cinco de Mayo was probably like, same thing with these holiday ones. There were some decorations, that no big deal. The German Automotive Excellence was just a lot of Porsches, some BMW, some Mercedes. And then, of course, we know what Hot Wheels was, and Extreme E we're in, and we've just completed. So this is a new take on it, to be honest. We haven't done anything that gave us new story mode. Other than there was one of these that came with the Drift Club. I can't remember when that was introduced, but I welcome it. I don't think it's going to be every time, but yeah. I'm also waiting. There's supposed to be another expansion. When you bought the game, they sold 2, so I'm sure they have it. I'm sure it's ready. I just don't know when. Maybe this is okay. I don't know if I said this before, but I would imagine for the holiday season, they're going to ramp it up again, try to sell more. I don't think you want to wait much longer, because then for your Forza Horizon game, Forza Horizon 5, it comes out last November, ready for the holiday season. Then they wait till about July this year. Maybe they had some other stuff to do for the Hot Wheels. They push Hot Wheels. It's a branded thing, all this stuff. They might have to, Hot Wheels might have had some control over it too on when they released. But then another like 6 months down the road, we're gearing up for another holiday. So that's their strategy over 2 Christmases. You know what I mean? 2 holiday seasons to get people to buy the game or play it on Game Pass. Same thing. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what it will be. I imagine like the last 2, Forza Horizon 3 and 4, they had like a Lego. First it was Hot Wheels, and then there was something else. For 3, I can't remember what the other one was. But for Forza Horizon 4, I believe it was Lego and then like an island. I don't know if that was Storm Island or not. I think so. But it was actually really good. It was really fun. It was a lot different than England was, and all that in terms of like weather and different things, terrain, all that. But I think that's what they'll do this time. I think we'll have close to Christmas. We'll have another. You're not gonna have another fantasy one. Hot Wheels is it. But they're gonna have a more realistic one. That's just a little change of pace, more stuff for you to do. So that's that. I'm really trying to figure out if there's anything else in that update that I forgot. I'm sure I'll go check it and I'll be like, oh yeah, forgot to tell you this. But if there is, I'll make a note and we'll check it out tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big one. Okay. brand new festival playlist day. And even though we have a festival playlist every Thursday, a new one, tomorrow is the first one of the new series. So, and also came with a new, kind of big content update, a lot of changes. So I'm excited, and I hope I can see you guys there. I do want to say this. I usually say right here, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you are, thank you so much. Well, I have an update on that. We've, since I've been kind of trying to mention that, because somebody said, I think it was on TikTok, I saw it. If you don't ask, people won't know. So that's why I've been kind of trying to remind, especially at the end of the videos. If you stayed this long, I really appreciate you guys anyway. But if you would subscribe, that'd be great. And I think it would help you out if you did enjoy, if you watched it this long. But I'm up over, today was like where I first hit 280 subscribers. So that is amazing. Like I said in the last, I don't know what day it was, video, but I've been doing this since the end of March every day. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to try to do a year. We'll see. It might not be with this game, but I'm sure it'll be a big part of it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave it. I'm just rambling. This is what I usually do at the end. So I'll let you guys go. It's been 26 minutes. Not too bad. So you guys have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow, bright and early. Later.